Now live from the WATD studios, it's the Bethoney Builders podcast featuring the Bethoney Builders crew, Chris Bethoney, Steve Burton, Christian Fauria, and Sophia Bethoney. Got questions? Text us at 781-837-4900. And now, here's your host, Sophia Bethoney.
Welcome to the Bethoney Builders podcast. I'm your host, Sophia Bethoney, and I'm so excited for tonight's episode. We've got a good one for you tonight. As always, I would like to introduce our Bethoney Builders podcast crew. First, WBZ Sports Director, Steve Burton.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hello, Steve.
Hello, Chris.
Hello. My dad and our principal builder, Chris Bethoney.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Chris.
Good to see everybody.
And former tight end of the New England Patriots and two-time Super Bowl champion, Christian Fauria.
Hello.
What's up, Christian?
Here we go, Christian.
I would like a new introduction. I would like you to add AKA the professor also, Sophia. Next time
Okay.
you introduce me next week, AKA the
For
Professor
sure.
Steve, right? Feel like I should add that to my list of credits.
All right, we can add that in.
We got to make that happen.
Yes, we do.
So another win by the Patriots.
Hey,
Awesome news.
Hey, guys, not for nothing. As you know, when we were at Gillette, I wore this sweat jacket, and I've become real partial to it, and I refuse to take it off. Patriots keep winning, and
It's your
this
good
sweat
luck
jacket
charm.
is it's got to go with us, guys.
I understand, but I think them winning has nothing to do with that sweat jacket.
I appreciate
Well,
it.
you know, why you got to rain on his parade? You know,
I'm
he
not
thinks-
raining on
he
it. I'm
thinks-
just thinking
thinks
he
he's
wants
a
to try
good
and take
luck
all the
charm, and
credit.
You're taking it as glory away.
Turn the volume up.
I'm not taking his
Yay.
glory away.
What's wrong
Listen,
with you?
listen. He wants to take all the credit for the Patriots winning because he's wearing that jacket that nobody else can get. So
Well, how
that's a
old is
problem.
that jacket? That's what I want to know. When did you get that? 1985.
See, there we go. We bring up the subject of the jacket. You know, the feedback on Thursday night was, wow, everybody likes the jacket. It's a one of a
Yeah.
kind. You know, there's highs and lows and everything, right, guys? So listen, I got to take it on the chin here on Tuesday night on WATD, but live at Gillette, this was like a rock star jacket, guys.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it does feel like, you know, unfortunately, I was not at the game. I was at a wedding, and I heard that the vibe and the atmosphere and the energy was at an all-time high. Correct? Is that the way you guys saw it when you guys were at the game Thursday night against the Jets?
I would
Correct.
completely agree.
It was, except you were missed, Christian. It only went to, I mean, I don't know about the decibels, but I don't know how much higher we could get with the show. It was a fantastic success, but we needed you. We miss you, and welcome
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Well, thank
Welcome
you.
back.
It's always nice to be missed.
Where were you anyway?
I was in Los Angeles. I had my niece got married. My brother's oldest daughter, oldest kid, who is also a girl. Yeah, she got married. So,
Well,
yeah, it was quick trip. I call it like a cannonball run. We go down, we come back really quickly. You know,
Yeah.
rained every single day. Weather was horrible.
Oh,
It was nicer here, but there was a lot of sunshine at the wedding. Oh,
Excellent.
congratulations to her.
Yes,
Yeah.
congratulations to
Yeah.
your family, and sounds like it was a great trip.
yeah, it was. It
Mhm.
was. But
Hey, Christian, do you like my sweat jacket?
listen, I like your sweat jacket. I mean, listen,
Appreciate
next
it.
time, you know what I'm going to do? I'm
What?
going to go find one of my old jerseys, and I'm going to wear that. And then
Oh,
maybe even
that's
my-
awesome.
That's the way to go.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I feel like we should do next week's show should be like straight up retro. We should just go retro everything.
Okay.
Okay. And
All
then
right.
we'll see what happens.
We going 60s, 70s, we're
No,
80s?
we're gonna go 80s. We're
Okay.
kids of the 80s. That's 60s are
All
our
right.
parents. Like we're 80s, right? Steve may be a 60s kid.
Oh, wait.
Whoa,
here
whoa,
we,
whoa,
here we,
whoa,
whoa.
here we
Back
Back
go.
up. Just back up. 80s,
we-
right along with you.
There we
This
go.
is fine.
Everybody's going 80s.
Speaking of uniforms, the Patriots Northeast uniforms, Christian, you weren't there for the game, but those uniforms were sweet.
I heard. I saw it obviously, and a lot of people are asking for those to be permanent jerseys. I don't know how you feel about that, but
I'm not sure about permanent, but they were just different. I enjoyed them. The players loved them.
Yeah,
Steve, what were they called again?
Northeastern.
Okay.
Northeastern.
yeah,
Okay.
it's fitting, right? And all that was missing was a snowstorm.
There you go.
Yeah, so
Which
Well,
is coming, by the way.
Well, it's ironic that you mentioned that because we have the first that we're going to introduce of many, the Bethoney Builders podcast Fan of the Week. And if Alina can help us out here, we're going to show an image of our fan of the week.
Okay.
And Sophia's going to introduce them and tell what they're all about. Alina, can you bring it up for us?
And here we go. So we are bringing up a picture of what we would call now a new segment, fan
A
of the
new
week
segment.
Yeah,
The Bethany
so,
Builders Fan of the Week
fan of the
segment.
week.
Mhm.
It's not like one of the Burton clan people, are they? Because there's like Burtons everywhere.
No, man.
Burtons everywhere.
Burtons are
Everywhere you look,
overrated.
Burtons are.
Oh,
everywhere.
no.
No.
No, I can't go with that. Let's take a vote on that. Burtons are not overrated. I'd say
Absolutely
first.
not.
Mhm. That's it. Everything's a team vote here at this
I
point, guys.
appreciate all that.
Yeah, no, we can't, Steve. We can't support that. Burtons are not overrated.
Hey guys, why we're calling that fan of the week up? I just came back from the Garden. They had the tradition going over there. Christian, Sophia, and Chris, and Vince Wilfork's being honored tonight. Big Vince slimmed down tremendously.
Really?
Incredible.
Lost a lot of weight. Devin McCourty is the one that's gonna be introducing Vince. Fred Lynn is being honored tonight. Jim Rice is going to introduce Fred Lynn.
Oh,
Tim
wow.
Thomas. There are 3 Thomases being honored
Wow.
tonight.
Wow.
There's Isaiah Thomas, Tim Thomas, and Gabby Thomas, the track star,
Jeez. Well, that's kind of
Wow.
a big deal, isn't it?
and along with Keegan Bradley. So it's pretty neat.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, is Keegan Bradley from here? Oh, here comes the. Here
Wow.
comes
Yeah,
I
he's
think
from
we might
Marty.
have
That's
something.
exactly right. I think he went to high
So
school.
we don't
at
see
Hopkins
anything
High
yet
School.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
Oh,
go.
fan of the week.
There we go. Sophia, you're going to take this away. I'm just going to pronounce the name correctly. What you're seeing is Jordan and his mom, Danielle Shanowski. And Jordan, actually, and his mom, they live in Putnam, Connecticut, guys. And Jordan is a junior at Putnam High School. And
Nice.
Sophia, can you take it away from here? Tell us what it's all about.
We want to give a big shout out to Jordan. He has just been accepted into the National Honor Society, and that's a really big deal, right?
That's a big deal.
Incredible.
That's a huge deal.
Sophia, you're a member of the Honor Society, right? You were inducted this year. Can you please speak on what Jordan had to accomplish? Usually the standards to be able to join this association.
As a member of the National Honor Society, I understand that you have to show that you're a leader, that you're willing to help out, give back to the community, and also excel in your academics. So huge shout out to Jordan. That is an excellent accomplishment, and we're so proud of you.
Wow. Good job. Nice. Nice.
Congratulations, Jordan, right?
Yeah, way to go, Jordan.
Congratulations.
There you,
His
there you
and his
go.
mom. And you know what? Mom has a lot to do with kids getting good grades. I just want you to know that.
Sure.
For sure.
And guys, I don't know if you remember, Steve, we had a chance to actually meet with Jordan and his mom when we were at Gillette Stadium at, I believe it was at the Carolina Panthers game, guys. Is that correct, Sophia?
That is correct.
That was
my-
Sophia's first game, I think, right?
They haven't lost since, Steve.
I know.
Wow.
Maybe
Doesn't
I'm the
that-
good luck charm.
Maybe
Yeah,
you are,
it's not
which
that-
has
it's
nothing to
not
do with
that
Chris's jacket.
Sweatshirt from the 80s.
Oh, here
Like
we
it's
go,
like
this
it's like he
jacket.
caught that in the hot tub time machine. So I will say this.
Thank you, Christian, for the hot tub, because I'm taking a beating on this
Yeah.
jacket here.
No. Maybe
Come
it's
back with a hot
maybe
tub.
it's a combination, you know? Maybe it's me and it's the dad-daughter duo.
There you go.
The dad-daughter
There you
duo.
go.
And
You-
the dad's jacket.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you for the cover, Sophia. Hashtag Sophia Bethany.
You know what? You guys mentioned, like, doesn't the Carolina Panthers game seem like last year? Like so much has
Yes.
happened
It
with
was
this
so
team.
long ago.
Forever ago.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what week was that. I don't even remember. Like this team it's just grown and adjusted and adapted. So it's really kind of historically, like, fast from as far as what we're used to seeing. If you cover the league and you watch teams, usually they'll like have there'll be like a little glimpse of like, okay, this team can be good, but they're 9-2, about to be 10-2. And then, I mean, it's just remarkable. I just wonder, like, when it's all said and done, are they going to have enough, like, can they build up enough, goodwill equity? Can they build up enough, can they get more growth? Can the young guys grow even more? Because those playoffs, that's a lock, right, Steve? Like playoffs, we're like legitimately talking about home field advantage.
Exactly.
Throughout the playoffs. Like,
Yes.
forget about just making it, because I thought they'd have 9 wins, but I thought the 9 wins would come in January,
Yeah.
not November, a
They
week
have-
before
they-
Thanksgiving.
They're tied for the best record in the league, Christian. And the last time, check this out, Sophia and Chris, the last time they were 10-2 was 2019. 6 years ago. Sophia, you were 11 years old. That was Brady's
Indeed I
last
was.
year.
Mhm.
That was
So-
Brady's last year.
Steve
Last
Burton,
time.
do you know where you were in February of 2019, and who you were with?
That's probably at some Super Bowl.
And who were you with?
Me.
Probably you.
There we go.
right.
We were so blessed and fortunate. You invited us. We went to Atlanta with you. Do you remember?
For the Atlanta
Remember?
Super Bowl.
We went, and actually, I think that was the last time in a Patriots uniform Gronk caught a touchdown. If I'm accurate, because I think, is it possible that was the only, well, I'm not sure if he caught a touchdown or he made a big play down to like within the 10-yard line. But we actually went to, it was Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It was versus the Rams. And we all went down there. And I think, is it fair to say that was the last time that the Patriots have in fact won the Super Bowl?
Wow.
Yeah. But going back, without taking too much of the speaking time here, but I got to go with this because I was inspired by the jacket. We're going to move forward with that.
Again with the
Guys,
jacket.
we're going to show you something. It's going to require us taking off the headphones. Sophia,
Okay.
Bethany, let's show the boys. Let's show them what's on the way. You are now going to see the Bethany Builders custom boots. Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay. So here comes. So their headphones are off for Chris and Sophia. Chris is lifting up his foot. And, look at those kicks. Those are like.
Those are
Timberlands.
sweet.
Wait, what are those boots? Let me see yours, Sophia.
Leanna,
Lift
don't
yours
you have a
up.
picture of them?
Like karate chop the camera.
You put them
Like
up
with
on the
those
camera?
Boots.
Did
Yeah,
you
so
see the
what
boots?
Are those
Yeah,
Timberlands?
those boots are sweet.
Yeah,
are
we
those?
got a couple size 13s coming for
Uh-oh.
you. And I just
All
didn't
right.
know what Kayla's size was, Steve.
That's okay. That's all right.
Are those like work boots? What are they?
They are. They're work boots. They're made by Lugs, Lugz.
Ooh, those are good looking boots, man.
Good looking boots, looking sharp. There we go. They're on the screen, guys.
I see it.
Yeah. So
Now-
we figured we'd put a little color into it.
Yeah, I feel. Well, it's also, isn't it like it's kind of similar to your company colors, or is it too light?
To the navy blue.
Exactly.
Navy blue. We're trying to hit that navy blue. Now,
Coincidence?
We're trying.
Those look too nice. Those look too nice to wear
Mhm.
working though. If I'm driving nails and using a nail gun, I don't know if I want to wear those. If I step on a nail, is it going to save the bottom of my foot?
Oh, for sure. Those boots there are called the Malibu boots.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, we got a nickname
Malibu
for them.
Malibu boots.
Yeah,
Okay.
these
You know
are
about
when we
Malibu.
this is when we go down towards Cape Cod. We wear these.
I understand. Hey, what projects we got coming up, guys?
There we go. Actually, we got a little bit more to it. Alina, boy, we're going to keep her busy tonight. Alina, can you show some video of what's taking place? We Sophia, tell us what we did this week. We got started on what?
We did a deck demo recently.
And which
Okay.
project was that?
That was at the Melvin residence.
Mhm. That, guys, is the first Bethany Builders Deck Challenge project that started for Paul and Kim Melvin in Norwell, Massachusetts. We went in on Saturday within a 3-hour window. Sophia and Ben and me, I just did more standing around and looking, but they were able to get that demo done and cleaned up and done. That project is well on its way and will be on schedule and completed by this weekend.
Okay. Do we have
Wow.
a video with the
We
sound?
do
or
have a
just
video.
Just a video. Okay. We have
We have
sound as
multiple
well.
videos.
Okay. All right.
And for all of our radio listeners out there, you can watch the video on our Bethany Builders podcast YouTube channel.
Anna,
Nice.
can you please show the video that
Are-
was
are we
first
simulcasting
uploaded
now?
and then the
Yeah,
second?
we kind of are.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a deck demo.
Deck demo.
Huh.
I wonder if I can bring up the YouTube page while we're doing a live radio show. That would
That's
be
pretty
awesome,
cool.
to watch myself watching myself. All right, we're just getting ready to load this bad boy up.
Here we go.
There we go.
Here
All
we
right, Here we
go.
go. Ah,
We have any audio to this, Leanna?
I see you talking.
We don't have anything.
I see your mouth moving.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we don't see, but we're working on the audio. Can you get us some audio with that, Leanna? We have none.
Basically, what you're about to see is some really cool demo action. We're going to take the Sawzalls, Ben and I, and we're just going to get to work doing the demo.
How long did it take you guys to demo that that old deck? And what do you do with the old wood, the old decking?
You want to answer that?
Sure. Well, actually, what we did is courtesy of Malloy Disposal, MDS Disposal. Shout out Joe Malloy. We brought in a dumpster, and then what we're able to do is take that 12 by 12 older pressure treated deck, dismantle it, and get it loaded up in a 20-yard dumpster and off the property. So I can tell you to date, the Melvins, Paul Melvin and Kim are very, very happy. At this point, we're on schedule and just moving right along. That's what we look to do. No hiccups.
And
So
I'll
when
tell
you
you, we
take
were
down-
quick and efficient.
When you take down the old deck, do you put up the same size deck? Is that what they wanted, or do they want something bigger, something different?
Well, in this case, Steve, they want to replace the deck the same size.
Okay.
We are moving the staircase over a little further towards the front of the home, which is going to be a better finished product. It's the land or the topography drops off a little bit. So by moving the stairs to the front corner of the deck, it actually allows for less stairs, which is easier to get up and down. Yeah.
pretty cool.
Explain how that works, because you said I can't even say it right.
The word is no, it's a good try. The word is
Good try.
topography.
Yeah.
Which is also known as grade, which is the slope of the land.
Which is the slope of the land, right? It's a real
Correct.
fancy term for slope of the land,
Yes, sir.
how it grades down or how it grades up. How difficult, when it comes to the most important aspect of that deck, would it not be how you guys prep it and level it, especially if you have a slope? How challenging is that if you have hills and rocks and all this uneven land?
Okay. Well, what it is we install what's called helical piles, which is a footing to support the deck. It's ultimately the deck supports that will sit in these what's called positive connectors, or these Simpson ties, to secure the posts that will ultimately support and level the deck that's above. So we're not as concerned with that, Christian. The height or elevation of where those posts tie into the ground, we can adjust by cutting posts higher or lower to level everything. So as long as the conditions are good for digging or accessing the soil, we're able to take care of that pretty quickly. We actually put those helical piles in today. It took all of about 30 minutes, professionally installed.
I'm assuming you don't hit any ledge since you're not going so deep, right?
Well, actually, these helical screws went in all of about 7 feet deep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
more
pretty
so
deep.
than usually we go 4 feet to get below the frost line. But in fact, on this particular project with engineered helical piles, we go 7 feet on this particular application. But in the town of Norwell, there's ledge is not prevalent in this immediate area. Some other communities like Cohasset and so forth, ledge or shale stone can become an issue, but that was not the case here today.
So give me the day you started on this project and give me the day you plan to finish it. How many days we're talking?
Well, we started on Saturday. We were there all of about 3 hours, Sophia? Approximately 3 hours of man and woman time. The labor was 3 hours. Today we were in for 30 minutes. We'll then plan on a full team build out, which is Sophia and up or down 3 additional framing team members. We would expect to be cleaned up and done within 2.5 to 3 days, Steve, completely done.
Wow. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
You guys
can
are
do it that
so
quick.
quick. You're double E. You're effective and efficient. I love to give you guys the
Well, thank
double
you.
E seal of approval.
Sure.
Effective and efficient. Both
Yes.
capital letters.
And below budget, guys, too. What we're going to do in this project, we've decided if we can maintain the efficiency and the game plan of what we're doing, we're going to increase the donation to the Weymouth Wildcats Athletic Fund. And we've also put, Sophia made a decision. She couldn't reach our team members, Steve Burton and Christian Fauria. Yous were very busy with the other commitments you have. And Sophia made a team decision to, there'll be 2 scholarships given to the Melvin family girls, 2 of them that are about to enter college like Sophia. So there'll be 2 additional, is it $500 gift certificates for them to maybe do shopping for clothing and different items they need for college upcoming, guys.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So we just keep trying to do little by little, guys. When we see opportunities to be able to give back, I'm only letting you guys know it's not, this isn't about pat on the back for ourselves. It's just, if we can see efficiency and we run our business tight and we see opportunities with, again, all of these things we're doing, like those scholarships, I said to the homeowners, here's the deal. We're going to do this. We're going to have these scholarships go to your immediate family members. But the only way that we're willing to do it is that they're going to be present. And when we give them these scholarships at their sister's home, they're from all of us. They're not from Chris Bethany, Sophia Bethany, our Bethany Builders team. It's with our customers. We want them to celebrate what we all want to do, and that's to give back together.
Exactly.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And Christian, we're in a time now where we're approaching Thanksgiving, and it's the time to give back. I mean, that's what this season is all about, right? Making a difference in the community, making a difference, outside, and not only for you, Christian, when you were playing on the field, but off the field as well. It's about making a difference and being a blessing to others, and that's what we're able to do with this podcast. That's what we're able to do with the company, and it's growing. It's growing.
Yeah.
Speaking of growing, Larry, we have a guest.
Uh-oh.
Do we?
Larry, are you with us?
I'm here. Are you there?
I'm here, Larry. It's good,
We're
good
here.
to talk to you, my friend. Alina had motioned to us. Is it possible that we have a guest?
Are you psychic or something? I just sent the message out that Neil.
bet you I
We've got
can tell.
Neil.
I see that, and I see Neil is on the phone.
Yeah.
Neil.
Oh, my goodness.
Neil is now with us now.
Oh, wow. Okay, Larry, thank you so much.
Connected right through. Go ahead.
Hello, Neil.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
What's up, Neil?
Not much. How are you?
Hey, Neil.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I love the show, man. I've been seeing you guys over at Crazy Axes and Patriots Place. Just wanted to call and give you a shout out. Think everything's going great, man. You guys have been growing pretty fast. Christian, I've been listening to you for years. I actually met you when I was like 12 years old at an autograph show, and I remember you being really super chill. Not everyone is is cool doing those things, and I specifically remember you being like taking your time and really making sure it was a special moment for me.
Hey, let's give it up for
Yeah.
Christian. Way to go, Christian.
Listen,
The fans remember you.
Well, it's funny because like when I first moved out here, Neil, I had a guy who was my neighbor, and he grew up going to the Patriots game practices, and he came up to me. He was like 40 or something like that. He was like, you know what? And he mentioned the guy's name specifically who was great to him, and then he mentioned the guys who were jerks. I was like, holy crap, man, this guy's 40 years old, and he's still holding a grudge against the guy who was practicing because he wouldn't sign his autograph. And at the time, he was like 11 years old.
That's
So
amazing.
I remember sitting there going, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, man, even if I am tired and irritated and annoyed, I am still going to take time just to make sure when this guy becomes a grown man, he's not, holding a grudge against me. So I appreciate that, Neil. Thanks for telling me that. I'm glad.
Yeah. Well, no, it's funny that you say that too. And to this day, I go around telling people Dan Marino was a jerk to me when I was 11 years old, and that was crazy. Like I'm sure he's a great guy. Maybe it was a bad day, but that stuck with me. You're so right.
All right, good. That's good to hear.
Oh.
I appreciate that, Neil.
Neil, what in fact, what did you like, and where did you get a chance to see us podcast live at Crazy Axes at Patriot Place? Were you able to hear of any of the show? Or what?
Just going through Patriots Place, man. I saw you and Christian and Steven there, and trying to figure out what was going on, and followed you guys on Facebook and YouTube. So I've been tuning in, and it's nice to hear some late night Patriots talk. You don't get much of that, and and I love all the all the other stuff about like ADUs and stuff that Sophia's doing. It's nice to get some info about that too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good to know. So
Do
we
need a
don't
deck?
know.
Do you need a deck? Does anybody need a deck?
I'll ask around for sure. I'll put the word out.
Hey,
Thank you,
Neil, how far do you think this Patriots team can go?
Oh man, that's really the expectations that they're exceeding is it's kind of making it seem like this team could get that first round bye, and once you're in the divisional round, you only need a win or two to really start making some noise. And with the Chiefs seemingly out of the picture, if we end up matched up against someone like the Broncos, the Colts even, I really like our chances against against those teams. Not really any team, but big wins against Buffalo and Tampa Bay were huge in that thought, because you're beating the teams you should, and then also these tougher opponents. So guys, limit, man. I was
Neil-
actually wondering what you guys' thoughts were on Drake May's MVP candidacy.
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, that's a great question. Here's the thing I like about this. What Josh McDaniels has done for Drake May is really, Drake was good last year, but now he's just playing on a completely different level. But Josh is teaching him how to really become an NFL quarterback, and his footwork between the beginning of the season until now, night and day. And the way he's looking downfield,
Keeping his eyes downfield.
yeah, the way he's moving in the pocket.
Yeah.
You know, he's still getting sacked a lot, but now he's been able to avoid some sacks, still throw downfield, making big plays. Fun to watch.
I tell you right now, Matthew
Yeah,
Stafford.
that's the key, man.
Yeah, no, I was going to say Matthew Stafford plus 135, Drake May plus 175 are the two MVP favorites. Stafford, 24 straight passing TDs without an interception. Steve, that's pretty good. The second longest streak all time.
He throws a lot of touchdowns. I think waiting for like a big game like for Drake May to explode, looking 300 yards, 3-4 touchdowns, possibly coming against Cincinnati. And that's a good opponent to do it against, because as good as he's been, he hasn't had one of those, huge stat line, eye-popping numbers, just consistently, playing great quarterback. But I think a big game like that could do a lot, towards winning that MVP.
Neil, you really know your stuff, because that's exactly what I said today at the 5 o'clock news. Drake May has yet to have a 300-yard passing game. He came close last week, but I think it was like 280 or something. But the Cincinnati defense could easily give it up. He could break out with it.
Yeah.
The question is, Christian and Sophia and Chris and Neil, you want to pick up where they left off, right? You don't want any setbacks. You don't want any they had a mini bye and this team was rolling. You just don't want them to take a step backwards.
Yes, I think this is the type of week where you can see the Bengals covering, even though Patriots should handily, take care of business. I could see it end up being a little closer than it should, because of that little that little long break, and then just as well as they've been playing, you've got to expect there's going to be some sort of drop off. So I mean, I could see the Bengals covering, but I think Patriots take care of business, and I'm looking for a big day out of Drake May for sure.
Do you have a score prediction, Neil?
Ooh, well, with Jamar Chase out, the line might move to 9 or 10. It was at 7.5.
It was 8.5.
I could
eight and a half yesterday.
Okay. So I mean, I could see it being like a 27 to 34 type of game. Patriots definitely putting up some points against that defense, but I mean, Joe Flacco's out there slinging it around. I think this defense, as well as they've been playing, has been oddly, I don't know, maybe not as good as they seem sometimes. It's weird. I love the defense, but I feel like they're susceptible to some big plays and to some kind of letdowns.
Neil, have an idea on that. You know what? Why don't we do this? Mark it on your calendar. Maybe you can call in next week and we can follow up on your prediction and see. Let's chat about it again. And in fact, see how close you were with the comprehension of what you thought was going to play out on Sunday and what actually came back. So, we have accountability here. I think the Bethany Builders podcast, this is actually a first for us that we've let someone come on board and put their score prediction live on the show. So why not stay with the first and see if you can call in next Tuesday and we can recap what your thoughts were tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'll let you guys do your thing, and man, I'll look forward to talking to you guys next week, and hopefully that comes true, and maybe if we put it into DraftKings, maybe we can all make a little bit of money.
There you go.
Sounds good, Neil. Thank you.
Good night, Neil.
Yes.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you, guys. Good night.
Well, there we go, Neil.
Yeah, Neil knew his stuff too, man.
Mm.
The fact that Drake has not thrown over 300 yards yet, and it's coming, and this week is a good week for him to do it. He knows his stuff.
Mm-hmm. When he was mentioning that, well, Christian, I was going down that road for 1 second. Nothing. If I recall, Steve, you were in the Miami system back a while ago when you were still throwing the football, of course, right? So with that being said, maybe we can get. Maybe for next Tuesday we can get in touch with Dan Marino, see if we can get him online with a Zoom and he could say hello to Neil and we could get this squared away.
You know, Christian Marino's he's a friend of mine, and it's funny because when I signed with the Dolphins, Christian, Marino had a saying, and his saying was simply this: "If I ain't throwing, we ain't going."
Mm.
And the irony was, you know, when the Dolphins had their undefeated season, it was a balanced attack. Marino wasn't there. They had a balanced attack. They had, you know, Mercury Morris. So they had those guys that could run the ball, and they had Bob Greasy that could throw the ball. When Marino came in, Don Shula shifted the offense where they had Clayton and Duper, and they were always throwing the football. And because of that, it offsets you a little bit. And he went to, I believe, one Super Bowl and never went back.
Yeah, I also remember a saying that Dan Marino said, and it went something like, "I can throw the ball through a car wash and it won't get wet because I spin it so well," or something to that effect.
Did he say something like that?
Something like, well, he could throw a football through a car wash and the ball not get wet because it was spinning so fast.
Yeah,
something to that effect.
You know, it's crazy, and I love Dan, but sometimes his ego gets in the way of him.
Yeah, he's good that way. I mean, what are you going to do? He probably could throw through a car wash and not get wet.
You know,
I mean, the way that thing was spinning. Him, John Elway, guys who had like a rocket of an arm, like a cannon, like just chucking it, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed in one end of the car wash and I was on the other end. I bet the ball would be dry by the time it got to him.
Oh,
Really?
hey guys, so Alina's motion, she wants a second crack. Speaking of taking another shot at it, Alina's back in. She'd like a second shot at posting that video of what took place out at the Melvin Project. Alina, here you go.
Let's do it.
Let's see it. Good morning, everyone. Chris Bethoney Builders here. We're in Norwell, Massachusetts. We're getting ready to start Bethoney Builders Deck Challenge first project for the Weymouth Wildcats at the Melvin residence. Paul Melvin was, like myself, was former alumni for the Weymouth Public Schools. We're really excited to do this project. We're going to build a new Trex deck here in Norwell, Mass. I want to introduce a few team players. Weymouth, grew up in Weymouth, right? Ben Fuller.
Yes, sir.
There we go. And Sophia Bethoney.
Good morning, everyone.
So here we go. We're excited. We're going to get started. Hopefully we'll get some good video and some images that you can enjoy. We're ready to build this 12 by 12 deck, but first we got to do some demo work. You guys ready to go?
I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hey everyone. Hope you can see how we did it. That's how you professionally remove a railing section on a deck demo here. Great work by both Ben Fuller and Sophia Bethoney. Ben originally started as a summer apprentice. He's an absolute rock star, and as you saw, skill levels are just continue to get better and better, as well as for Sophia. Sophia just jumps right in, telling you these two are the future. I'm here just to oversee them and make sure everything goes well. So we hope you enjoyed what you saw. That's just phase one here at the Melvin Deck Project here in Norwell, Massachusetts. And we will keep you posted. We hope you enjoy our videos.
All right.
There you have it.
I like that.
Here you go, guys.
That was pretty cool.
Demo day seems fun. Demo day
It is
seems really
fun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Hey, you guys did it in such a neatly fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like
No
you
mess.
removed it, it was gone.
Mhm.
Next thing you know, the Trex decking is going to be up. And that was that all wood that you cut through?
Yes, it was.
All pressure treated wood, Steve. Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what else, Steve? You know I'll tell you guys what's important to that. Like you say, as you can see how they had all their safety gear on and ready to rock and roll. And once they got into it, 2 minutes in, they were just taking full control. I'm just standing by as a spectator at that point. But the point to it is this: when the customers see you working neat, efficiently, organized, it's not chaotic, they tend to relax. The customers then, their stress level with engaging in a project, they're able to ease back and say, like the Melvins folks will speak upon it. They just feel so much better. No matter if they've been through, had services done at their home for decades, when you do that and you're kind of interfering with their home life and their property, when they see it just go very methodically like that, organized, clean, fast, again, they relax. They then realize, we hope that they made the right selection going with Bethany Builders. And it makes for a fun journey for everybody. I got some great news. I'm going to skip gears for a second because Sophia was at school today. I want to let her know, Steve and Christian know what's up. Got a contact from Joe Mariano, the top Trex Decking Corporation representative that serves all the lumberyards in this area.
Yep.
And Trex, in fact, has committed, and they're on board. They're excited, and they are clearly going to be participating, including live videos on the Burton residence project down in Cape Cod on the the full deck remodel, Steves. They have committed to that. The materials and supplies, in fact, have been ordered.
Wow.
And they're excited to be a sponsor, to be part of that project for you guys.
Well, I want to throw a shout out to Trex, and we'll be able to show this on film. And I want to throw a shout out also to Alina for putting together that video, because it's pretty neat to watch. And Christian, I think you'll agree with this. Watch how things get taken down and then all of a sudden put back together. And I cannot thank Trex enough. But it's going to be, we'll be able to show the athletes how this comes together. We're going to be able to show other people how you can build a deck and how you can transform a whole house or a whole living arrangement through Trex and through the building of it.
Absolutely. And on another note, right now we're going through a change in seasons. We're going into the winter and it's getting really cold.
Right.
And despite that, we put on our helmet, we put on our gloves, we put on our boots, our jackets, and we get to work. The cold weather, it doesn't stop us whatsoever.
Man, I tell you what, that's the one thing that would get me. I'm not tough that way. I'm a big baby when it comes. So I love the fact when I hear that you guys, you're like the United States Postal Service. Doesn't matter. We're out there working. Doesn't matter whatsoever. No, I love it, because especially if I decided to hire you guys, I wouldn't want to hear any excuses. And I guess, right? I mean, because I guess,
great point.
And it's not that the customer's always right, but, you want them to think that they're always right. And you don't want to give them an excuse. So knowing that you're going to do it no matter what, stick to your budget and stay on time, effective and efficient. I'm telling you, those are the two words I would use to describe you guys. And it's proof positive based on all the accolades and, the reputation that you guys have. It's just fantastic. So you've done a great job. I can't wait to see Steve and his beautiful deck I just want to make sure I have a chair somewhere near the fire.
Chris, you will have your own spot, buddy. You will have your own spot.
Incredible. This is going to be, we are so, again, there's a few elements working here. Of course, Steve, we're all part of the Bethany Builders podcast, the Bethany Builders team. We're family. There's that element. Then there's the element of, we have a professional responsibility as builders ourselves to make sure that this goes as smooth and as efficient and clean and neat as possible, which we take pride in, as you mentioned, Christian. Steve's had the benefit of seeing us repetitively do this over many, many years.
Yeah.
We're actually very excited, Christian, and we're glad that you're taking notice, knowing you have construction background experience. We, in fact, want to make sure that you get a chance to see what we're about and truly what we can produce in the field. The Melvin is just a start for it. As soon as we finish that, the end of this week, we're going right on to the Burton residence. And if you guys remember, that's one thing about video and these podcasts. Go look in the history books of the podcast. I told you we were going to hit this stuff. Then we were going to hit the Burton residence project right in before Thanksgiving, pretty much. And we're on schedule and on budget to do those things,
Well, I can't thank Trex enough, Chris, and the rest of our sponsors for the Bethany Builders podcast. But
for sure,
this thing is really growing, and to have take callers in, hearing us on WATD radio station as well. It's fun watching this whole thing grow right before
little by little. And with you mentioning that, Steve, let's go to commercial break. Give us a second here, and let's give that shout out to our sponsors. Larry, can you bring us through?
The Bethany Builders podcast is sponsored by Hoop and Lumber, Trex Decking, Northeastern Savings Bank, and WATD. Don't go away. More from the South Shore's #1 dad and daughter duo in the building business is next.
Hello, Chris Bethany of Bethany Builders here. You want us to build your new deck project? Sophia Bethany, let's go. From design to job completion, Bethany Builders has got you covered. The South Shore's #1 dad-daughter duo is ready to build with you. Just give us a call at 781-898-8018. You can find us on the web at bethanybuilders.com, Facebook, and check out our projects on YouTube. Bethany Builders is fully licensed, registered, and insured. Call us today for your free estimate.
This is the Bethany Builders Podcast on 95.9 WATD. Once again, here's your host, Sophia Bethany.
Welcome back, listeners. You know, we haven't talked about last week's game, really, have we?
No, but we have a caller.
Oh, never mind. We have a caller.
Well, let's do it.
It better not be Jerry.
Larry, can you...
Jerry.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Oh, it's Big Jerry.
How are you?
G. Levitt.
All right. What's going on? You
What's
guys
up,
look
G?
great as always. As always, you look great. You know, I have so many comments because I love watching you guys online here, and like the facial expressions and all the other comments are going back and forth. And you know, Christian, I mean, I have a lot of comments, but I'm going to start with Neil because I'm going to say 317 for Drake, 4 or 5 TDs, 30th ranked pass defense. Like he's going to crush it this week for Drake. But my other comment, Chris, I mean, you might want to have Alina roll that video again because when you lifted that deck section, that flex, man, that you had, whew, top notch right there. I just got to say.
I appreciate that,
Don't
Jerry.
stroke his ego so much, Jerry.
Jerry, I
mean,
got bumped around on the first part of the podcast tonight, so I'm coming back up to speed. I appreciate the support. We love you.
I love it. I love it. And
Big G,
so, yeah,
Big
something
G,
big
everybody,
win.
Big G.
Right. So, hey, listen, you guys, Christian, I don't know if you know this, but Chris, I've known Chris a long time, but Chris did work in my house, man. They were like mopping the floors for me. That's how clean it was when they left every day. Right. I mean, it was spotless.
I forgot about that, Jerry.
Rules.
Mm.
Yeah. Right. We took down.
I forgot about that, Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
big
I
time,
hadn't
big
seen
time.
Jerry. I hadn't seen Jerry for 30 years, just with his families and Jerry's wife, Karen. We love Karen. I went to grade school with Karen as well, but I hadn't seen Jerry for about 30 years. He reached out to us. We provided some construction services at his home in East Bridgewater, and that's how me and Jerry ultimately like kind of reconnected. And now Jerry's part of the Bethany Builders team based on that experience.
It was awesome. It was awesome. Clean, efficient, on time, on budget. It looks amazing. So as always. And, you know, that video, I was just going to talk about that, right? In the deck challenge, right? That's huge. I love that we kicked it off. The weather, everything was geared up. Everyone looked good. And just another one that's going to be completed by week's end, if I'm not mistaken, Chris. I think that's what the plan is, right?
Sophia, yes.
That
By
is the
day's end
plan.
Saturday, we want to be cleaned up and done probably earlier, knowing that we're pushing off on a delivery schedule tomorrow. By day's end Saturday, that project will be 100% completed with God's will and plan. But that is what we're looking to do. And while we did that, guys, not for nothing, there was also, we helped the Melvin family. Hardwood flooring was installed.
Oh, wow.
And a complete interior set of stairs, taking it from a half wall, kind of basic set of stairs, dressing it up with open balusters, open railing. That also took place as well while we're doing the deck here. All that work within 1 week. Customer is beyond thrilled, on budget. All this work done. They just bought the house last Thursday, and we had scheduled it with him. And Paul had said, my goodness, he said, you know, he's someone that's a stickler for timing and scheduling. He's had services before. I said, Paul, we will commit to it. We will be there, and we'll have him on the podcast. He'll tell you, friend or no friend, we were right on point. There has not been any hiccups on his project.
Hey, Christian, are you a hardwood floor guy?
Am I a hard? Yes, I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, but there's so many products like manufactured flooring where it's laminate, and you know, and Chris has an example of the Tam family where, I mean, that's just pressure treated wood, right? I mean, it's not even.
That was vinyl plank flooring.
So,
yeah, for a
so
basement
it's-
application.
Yeah, so it's basement, but in your main living space, I can tell you what, there's so many. The problem I have with like natural hardwood is
Yeah.
like, getting the stain the right color,
Right.
You know? And there's some of the issues, like if you get the manufactured
Absolutely.
stuff, you can literally get the exact look you want. All the planks are the same. Instead of like mixing colors and trying to find like what you want around your whole house. And it's just as durable. Like the stuff they make today is so unbelievably durable. You ain't breaking that stuff. It doesn't stain. You can throw a bunch of stuff on it. You can go thin, you can go thick, you can go extra padding and make it softer, noise cancellation, all that stuff. Add it all to it. And that would be my preference. If I was doing a house again, I would do all manufactured vinyl.
Well, actually, Christian, also
thing.
pre-finished hardwood flooring. It's true 3/4, 3 1/4, just as you would sand and poly something else like you mentioned for hardwood flooring. When we build new homes, we put that in quite a bit. It's cost effective. It's super durable, and it's what we do when I build spec homes on a regular basis. Yeah.
No, it looks awesome too. By the way, you wouldn't even tell. You couldn't even tell unless somebody told you.
And it's nice you don't have to move out for a couple of days either, right? It's just boom, it's in, ready to go.
Yeah, no smell, no odors, no odors.
You don't have to
No
wait
smell,
for that stuff
right?
to dry. When I put hardwood flooring in my house here, I was in such a hurry to move in. They sealed it and everything that they were supposed to do, and I came in like the very next day. And the guy who did the flooring was like yelling at me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "It's fine." Literally, I've had footprints all over the house. I had to redo it. It was such a nightmare. Such a nightmare. I was so stupid. Yeah, that was my bad. I was like, my bad.
Hey, so are hardwood floors becoming more and more popular, Sophia and Chris?
Yes, they are.
Yep. They just continue with technology. The products continue to get better and better. The finishes, the pre-finishes. Steve, technology and time just keeps advancing all of these products, and we're all. That's why we continue to go to different trade shows, international building shows, which we're scheduled to go. And I know you guys are so busy with your schedules, but always welcome to come. I know there's one up and coming, the IBS show in Orlando, Florida is coming up. Great road trip. We've all been invited by Joe Mariano from the Trex Corporation. I think it's December 10th and 11th at Mohegan Sun, guys. They've invited us to come see the trade show. Yep. They've invited us to come see the trade show. They've invited us to dinner as their guests. And Christian's got the craps thing going, and we got, maybe we get a 21 once in a while. So that opportunity's there for us. And it's going to be an exciting Thanksgiving holiday season. Steve, I know yourself and with Christian and Sophia with all your contacts and all the different things that you do, we're all ears to be able to go to some of these fun events and meet a lot of people and hopefully make some new friends and fans for the Bethany Builders podcast in 2026.
Well, I'm all in, and there are a lot of events that are going to be coming up, and I just love how you can enrich someone's house. Whether it's by putting in new decks or new floors, it just you just can shine up a house, and it's pretty impressive.
Well, I can see that the time we have so much fun doing the show. Time always moves on us. We only actually had one commercial break. So again, we want to shout out to all our sponsors manually. We want to shout out to Koopman Lumber, Trex Decking, Northeastern Savings Bank, WATD 95.9, Bethany Builders, Sophia. Really, like you're saying, we need our, like we always do, we need our game predictions. You want to take lead?
Ooh.
So
I think I'm going to wait on my prediction. I'm going to let you guys go first.
Okay. So Cincinnati, there are 3-7 football team. They're not very good. But you never know how Flacco is going to play. Flacco's had a pretty good year. He did not play all that great against Pittsburgh last weekend. If the Patriots don't let down, they should be able to beat the Bengals 34-17.
Yeah, their defense is horrid. It's terrible. They can't tackle. They couldn't tackle you, Steve. That's how bad they are.
Awful lot of identifying each other tonight.
I know, man. He's throwing me out there, but that's okay.
I'm trying to
on you out.
I'm trying to paint a picture for the audience who's just listening, right? So, and they know Steve. They know how slow he is. So, I mean, if they can't tackle Steve, you know how bad the defense they are. But I think the biggest question mark, and Steve and I talked about it today, is no Milton Williams.
Yes.
One thing, now Joe Flacco's not running anywhere, but Junkins, their rookie running back, I would say they're probably going to have more of him. and they still have T. Higgins. They still have Noah Fant. They still have Chase Brown. I'm sorry, yeah, Junkins is with the Browns. Chase Brown is with the Cincinnati Bengals. They did some Wildcat last week. Didn't really work for them. So, I mean, I don't think there's a chance in hell that they beat the Patriots. Even if they turn the ball over 4 or 5 times like they did against the Steelers, I think they would beat the Bengals.
Do you have a score, Christian?
I'm going to go with Steve. It's definitely in the 30s. So let's just go 34-9. I think it's all field goals, 3 field goals.
I'm going to jump in real quick on this on 2 things. What I was going to mention is the don't let me lose my train of thought, Chris. It was important.
Come on, the clock's ticking, Chris.
Yeah, it was
Well, you got a prediction, right?
Yeah, I have a prediction. The Patriots, I like your pick, Steve. Was yours 34-17?
34-10.
30.
Oh, no.
It was 17,
34-17?
right? You did say 17, but I
I think
thinking,
you're right. 34-17.
I was actually thinking 10 originally, but I like 34-17. I'll notice one thing. Each week we keep going, 9-2. Now we're hoping 10-2. I'm going to come back to that subject we talk about. Does this team have the possibility to run the table, or maybe I don't even want to say the other word, but do they have the possibility to run the table on this?
It's only 6 games left. Yes, they do. But you know what? They still have to go through Baltimore. They still have to play Buffalo again. And it's tough to run the table. It really is.
No, but this team keeps surprising us, Steve.
I tell you what.
This team keeps surprising us. I mean, we've had games where we've all said, Tampa and Buffalo, we said, okay, this is
right.
And this Patriots team just they don't want to hear it. They just show up and get it done.
Even on those iffy games.
They're getting it done.
Yeah, they are.
They'll get 10 wins against the Bengals, and they play the Giants on Monday night. That's 11. Let's just say they lose to the Bills. Fine, they're stuck at 11. Let's say they lose to the Ravens. They're still at 11. And then they got the Jets and the Dolphins. That's 12. That's a 13-win record. That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
It's and even if you and that's just me being, because I think the Bills are going to be much more challenging, and the Ravens are getting better and you play them on the road. You play the Bills at home. They play the Jets on the road, and then you finish with the Dolphins. It's January 4th. It's going to be freezing cold. The Dolphins hate it. They're going to have their bags packed and their cars running, and they're all going to be saying 1, 2, 3, Cancun. That's what it's going to be.
I remembered. I remembered what I wanted to say. I want to sneak this in because it's very important. When we finish our podcast and then I get a little something to eat, I'm always excited. I wanted to mention you guys' show. That's just, I love it. I'm a huge fan of it. It's the Burton and Ernie with Fauria show.
Talk football with Fauria. Burton and Ernie talk football.
Exactly. Is that 9 p.m. tonight, Steve?
9 p.m. on TV 38. We have a lot of fun with that show. Christian and Ernie Adams, they bring their A game. Always. You're always learning. Christian and I are baffled at some of the things Ernie says. And Chris has been in this game a lot longer than I ever have. But the fact that Ernie's still teaching us, right, Christian?
Yeah. It is pretty impressive, man. He's got a lot of knowledge. And for a guy that never was really able to speak or coach, he didn't really coach the Patriots. He was in the back, and doing a lot of analysis and stuff like that. But now, dude, you can't shut him up. Like, he's just got so much information, and the way he explains it, I think is really entertaining. To be honest with you, it's
very much so. And I'm going to come back at you, never to cut you off, just seeing our time. And 2 things we're going to ask for. Number 1, we want our Bethany Builders, our watchers, and our fans. Guys, bridge over to watch the Burton, Ernie, and Fauria, talking football at 9 p.m. We want to make that happen and support everything Steve and Christian and Ernie are doing there. There's one thing I'm going to ask you in closing. It's my one of the things for Christmas, and I'm not usually one to ask for things, but we got to connect with Ronnie. You think Sophia and I, Alina and Jerry, we might be able to, Kayla, maybe we could come up with a cartoon figure for us?
Christian, they want cartoons. We'll talk to Ron. We'll see what we can do with that.
Yeah. Incredible. We don't need to air them publicly. We just happen to have, maybe we'll put them on stock.
Well, you got to put them on the podcast.
Well, as long as that's okay. We don't want to get in any sort of,
No, we'll get that.
Maybe we'll get Christmas stockings
when
anyway.
When you become a Muppet, you only have 4 fingers. Right, Steve?
That's right.
They take one of your fingers away.
That's right.
And no fingernails.
Yeah. Jerry, you got a last-minute prediction while we get you on the air?
I'm going to go 38-13.
Patriots?
Patriots, 38-13, easy.
Excellent. Excellent. Sophia, you want to
Easy.
thank everybody and take us home? We're there.
Did we get Sophia's score?
I'll go with 34-17
There
Patriots.
you go. There you go.
With me.
All right.
Ride or die.
Check out the Burton Ernie Show and check out the Bethany Builders podcast on YouTube. Feel free to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And I want to wish everyone a good night. Thank my dad, Chris Bethany, Christian Fauria, Steve Burton, Jerry Levitt, and thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Sophia Bethany.
We got to
Good night.
shout out Neil, Alina, Larry working at WATD, working hard to bring our show forth every
Yes.
week. And most importantly, we want to congratulate Jordan Shanowski on his
Congratulations to Jordan.
is our first
Bethany
fan of the
Builders
week.
fan of the week.
There you go, Jordan. Well done,
Way
guys.
to go. This show goes too fast.
It does.
There we go.
All
You know, I
right.
think we got a little bit. Anybody got any last thing to add? Because we got before the music
The
comes
South
in here.
Shore's first choice for
we
live team
go.
coverage of breaking news, emergency traffic, severe weather, and high school football.
Hey guys, good to see everybody.
You
See
too.
you guys. See you
Take
next
care.
week.
We'll talk soon. Have a great show
Bye
tonight.
bye.